What's good, Black Star Podcast? This is your boy Jared, and today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about customer service and why customer service is important, and what is your motivation behind providing customer service. Now, this is a field I know very well because I was in customer service from Walmart and a whole bunch of other places, and B, I'm a people person. I like dealing with the public. Although right now I don't, but believe me, I'm looking for a way to actually get back to dealing with the public. So just have to make sure my system is running right. No lagging, no nothing. And just make sure the live is just good. Just make sure. Copy that. I'm good. Alright, so today I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What motivates you, especially if you have a customer service job? So like anything dealing with the public. So restaurants, retail jobs, business. What motivates you to deal with the public? What motivates you to give the customer service? Whether that it could be money, it could be the money, it could be the people that you deal with, it could be the helping people find the correct product that they want, or it could just be the ability to make somebody's day happy. And here's the thing: a lot of people dealing in customer service like fast food, I understand why some of them have attitudes, but my thing is this: although you have a shitty job, shitty pay, just a shitty experience at said job, you always have the ability to get a better job, and also you have the ability to make your day a lot better, or make somebody else's day a lot better by just having a laugh, or just providing a basic human interaction instead of a stank ass attitude like so many people do. Recently, I went to McDonald's. I know Mickey D's always had a negative ass people, but I went to this McDonald's, and the woman just was just standing right there. Then say, "Hey, how you doing? Hi, I'll be right with you. Your food's on the way." Nothing. There's nothing. So I was like, okay, fuck. I was like, okay, forget it. So then, let me just move my mic. So then, when she gave me my food and everything, I was like, have a good day. Just being nice. She looked at me, walked off. Now, personally, me, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I ain't got time to deal with this shit, because honestly, I shouldn't have to deal with your stink ass attitude. If I say you have a good day, it's because I genuinely mean it. It's not because I'm just trying to be a fucking pretend person. If you're dealing with people in the public, you have to have good customer service skills. You have to have something about you to needed to work in that field, especially dealing with the public. You have to. You can't just have a snake ass attitude and then wanted to can't just have a snake attitude and just want everything just to go right for you. When people go up in the world, it's because of their attitude. It's because of the way they act, because of the way they are with people. That's the reason why they get to where they are. And partly what motivates them is possibly it could be the money factor or it could be the building new connections factor to it. Me personally, when it comes to me and customer service, I'm a person that likes to understand and get to know my customer my customer better. So I will ask you a little bit of questions like what is going to be used for, what is going to be this, what are you going to be doing, what all do you need. I'll ask some basic questions like, especially for computers, because I'm a computer. I can build computers, which I am launching a computer company soon. Because why the fuck not? And plus, it's a skill I know, and I might as well capitalize on it while I can. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be building computers. So, when I start my business, obviously I'll be asking, what are you going to be using the computer for? So, say for instance you're gaming, I'm automatically going to assume that you're going to want a fast-paced computer, which all gamers want. So fast-paced, fast-speed computer, high resolution graphics. Boom. As soon as you say gaming computer, or say you want a work-based computer. So what I'm going to do is, when a work-based computer, I'm going to automatically think high processing speed and also high high storage, high memory, high hard drive space. I'm going to be asking you these questions because I'm going to want to provide you the best product so that you can come back to me and bring other people back to me so that my business can grow. That is the way that you have to look at customer service. I understood this at a very young age. The people that you deal with in life are going to be the people that's going to bring you more customers. The customers that you have, those customers can bring their families, their friends, and their friends can bring their families, and then in turn that can expand it to millions of people to billions of people coming to your business every day looking for help. Because there's going to be a service that you don't provide that other people provide. I understood this at a very young age. I understood this when I turned 16 and I was working at Carowinds. Well, matter of fact, actually it was 15, but then I started working at Carowinds to make a little extra money to start doing all. Yeah, but yeah, I understood that at a very young age. And honestly, when it comes to business, I look at business as a relationship. So, say for instance, I dealt business with, who was a good person? I don't want to use his name because I don't want him to flag this channel. But, well, I'm not using his content, so I can use his name. And so, say for instance, I was using Kevin So, say for instance, I had business with Kevin Samuels, or O'Shea Duke Jackson, or the lead attorney, or Coach Greg Adams, or Joker from what's Joker's channel? Oh, Better Bachelor, or any of these guys, or any of these big YouTubers. Say for instance, damn, I fucked up my hair real bad. I know I just woke up, guys. Don't fuck with me. But say for instance, I did business with any of these guys. These guys, and I built them some computers, and I could build them some hardware so their YouTube and their computer systems and any of that stuff can run a lot better. That in turn, they can give me a shout out on their channel since their channel has hundreds to millions of subscribers. That in turn, that could lead some of you guys to me, and I can grow my business, and I can make this YouTube channel a lot bigger. You have to look at business as a relationship. And personally, knowing your customer and knowing and providing them the best service that you can, that service can lead to a lot more in the future. It can lead to them doing exclusive business with you. It can lead to you getting contracts with bigger companies, because you never know who knows. You never know who knows anybody. You never know if say for instance, I'm gonna use his name again. Say for instance, no, his name. Well, yeah. Say for instance, O'Shea contacted me about a computer system, and he knows Kevin. Kevin knows a whole bunch of athletes. Cam Newton, Future, Nicki Minaj, any of these big ass celebrities. Say for instance, I did business with them. That could lead to a lot more stuff. You have to be somebody that is a very good people person, and also a good point in customer service. I've found that you have to have a lot of different things dealing with customer service. Oh, sleepy. Me personally, you have to be charismatic, charming, funny, knowledgeable, informative, motivational, and an all-around good person. You have to have good ideals and good have to have a good what's the word? You have to have a good damn, I had a brain fart. I'm trying to forget it. I know the word I'm looking for. I'm just trying to get it out. Have you ever had like a something the word right on the tip of your tongue, you just can't say it because you're still thinking about it? Charismatic, charming, funny. You have to be you have to have good intentions. So it's not about the making. So it's not about the money. Well, it is about the money, but it's not about just making the biggest buck. Because, say for instance, you sell a customer a high priced computer, or a high priced item, or even a high priced car. They tell you exactly what they need. They tell you exactly what they describe them what they need, and you know what they need, but it's not gonna get you the best paycheck at the end of the month. So you try to sell them a car. So you try. Let's go with cars, because that's the easiest point. Say for instance, I was going into a dealership, and I described what I want. Because this happened to me a bunch of times before. So, I want a diesel pickup, crew cab. So let's go Ram. I want a Ram 2500. I want a Ram 2500 with the 6.7 Cummins, 4-wheel drive, black. I don't care what trim. I want a 5 seat. I want a center console. I don't want a bench seat in the front. I want a center console. So that truck is around, say for instance, I got a Laramie. That'd be a $60,000 truck. $70,000 truck. So I come about 20 grand and 20 grand for a down payment. Get my payment down. he tries to sell me a Ram 3500 dually, dually, limited, limited dually, and he want and that's a hundred and $105,000 truck, with the dealer markups. So he tries to sell me that truck to make more money off of the deal. Now that dealership, that truck originally was gonna be around 90,000, 90,000 to 92,000. So he just made a 15. He just made damn near a $15,000 pay off of that truck. So he didn't listen to what I wanted. He sold me a truck that I didn't need, a truck I didn't want. Now, of course, I would have had the option to not buy the truck, but we're being hypothetical here. So I got the truck, and I started having issues with the truck. Now, if I would have got the truck that I wanted, I would have probably had less issues. I wouldn't have to worry about length wise. I wouldn't have to worry about the length. I wouldn't have to worry about the width as much. So he sold me a truck that I can't really use. I told him I didn't want any towing. I told him I didn't want. Oh, I told him I was gonna be towing a little bit, not towing heavy shit. So obviously, I couldn't have bought the truck. But we're gonna be hypothetical here. It's a truck is a variant of the truck I've always wanted. So me as a customer, I would remember that. I would be like, okay, fuck it. I'm not gonna go back to this dealership because this dealership sold me something that I didn't want, sold me something I didn't need and can't really use like I want to. And they and when you try to go back to the dealership and they give you terrible customer service, your terrible customer a terrible customer experience and terrible service for maintenance service, customer service. I'm trying to get the words out. That customer's going to remember that, and you're going to lose business. You're going to lose business with their family, their friends, and a whole bunch of other people that they don't know because of that one sale, that person's mistake. You have to look at it as a business, as a relationship. You have to, because you could make the most money all you want. But the most amount of money that you will make is in the long term, not the short term. Yeah, you may make like you may make like 1,000 to 2,000 on that deal. Say if you sold the truck I wanted. But if you would have given me a good customer experience, that could have brought you a lot more people. That could have brought you people from my family to come shop at your dealership. They could have brought people to that I know, my friends, my coworkers. They could have brought them to you. But you decided to make the most bang for your buck in that one instance instead of looking at the situation and realizing the situation itself. Like I said, knowledgeability. Being knowledgeable of your customer is the most important. You can be charming, charismatic, funny, and motivational. But being knowledgeable and informative with the information that you know, and being informative with your customer, and being knowledgeable of the product that you're selling, that makes the best customer service reps in the world. knowing the product and knowing what your customer need. That's gonna be your biggest point. You have to understand that. You have to know that. You have to deal with the fact that you have to research every little bit of information that you can on the product that you're selling. And you have to get to know your customer, even down to a little bit of their personal level. You have to understand what they need and what they want, because that can bring you a lot more business. I'm gonna get a little to about that, because I've been seeing something with the computer market. A lot of companies are starting to come out with gaming computers. Yeah, I'm going there today. A lot of companies are coming out with gaming computers. So like, although I like their products, Razer, HP, Dell, Corsair with the Corsair one. A lot of these companies are coming out with these gaming computers. They're focusing solely on the graphics card. They're focusing solely on the graphics card, but the problem is the memory. Now, I understand how the market is looking right now because of the chip shortage and because there's such an emphasis on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin mining. So a lot of these people are building mining rigs. These mining rigs are using the graphics cards that were typically for graphics. So they're using the GPUs and the graphics card to mine the coins, which is something that I could be doing right now, but right now I can't afford a fucking $1,000 graphics card. That's just not about to happen. And obviously, I need a graphics card for my computer. So obviously, I wouldn't fuck up my damn only graphics card. And then the thing about it is, these graphics cards are being run hot every fucking day. So that cuts down life of the graphics card. So every 6 to 8 months, you're probably gonna have to replace that graphics card, and they're in short supply right now. A typical graphics card 4 years ago would have been $200 to $500. Now they're at $1,000 to $2,000 to $5,000 a graphics card. But these companies are focusing solely on the graphics card. So yes, you can have a Titan Ti, a NVIDIA 3800, I think 3800 Ti. I think that's the most recent one that just came out. I'm probably behind a little bit because I haven't even been looking at a graphics card that lately. But they're focusing solely on the graphics card. So when you get the computer, you have a perfect graphics card to run high resolution games. But the thing about it is, they didn't spend the time they didn't spend the money on the processor, because without a powerful processor, your graphics card won't run at its peak performance. So you have a powerful graphics card, but you have a Core i5. You have a powerful graphics card, but you have only a Core i5 processor. So that processor is running at its peak efficiency, but it's not providing enough processing power to the graphics card. So the graphics card is not running as well as it can be. And then also, memory. Most of these companies are putting a 1 terabyte hard drive in these computers. Now, those of you in the gaming world know a 1 terabyte, or even the content creator space, everybody knows that a 1 terabyte hard drive only lasts you a little bit of time. Most games nowadays have 100 to 250 gigs of data that needs to be downloaded onto the computer, and that's not even including the updates. You want to know how fast a terabyte hard drive went on a terabyte of memory went on my Xbox before I bought my external? A 1 terabyte hard drive only got me 6 to 8 games on that storage, and that's without the updates. The updates took up another 50 to 60 gigs of hard drive space. So you got these companies putting a 1 terabyte hard drive and then in these computers. Now, when you get the computer, you be like, shit, I got me a 1 terabyte hard drive computer with I got me a computer with a Core i5, the newest graphics card on the block, and I got 1 terabyte hard drive. I'm all set up for gaming, yo. Oh damn, I sound like a fucking whole old person when I said that shit. I sounded old as fuck when I just did that example. So I hop on the game, and then I look at my my computer, my settings, and look at how much space I have. I only have 800 gigs of space, 800 gigabytes of hard drive space on my computer. So you're looking around like, why do I only have 850 gigabytes of hard drive space left? What they don't tell you is your computer's software takes up space too. What they don't tell you is that memory, that hard drive space, is also space for your system's operating system. That's your drivers. That's your system's updates. All your drivers, your computer's diagnostic systems, your computer's graphic systems, your computer's BIOS, everything. That's everything on that hard drive. So when you look at your computer, when they say a terabyte hard drive, automatically subtract around 100 gigs of space. Automatically. So when I recommend computers, I automatically recommend them to get the computer with the highest amount of data. That's just me. Now, if I build computers, of course I will put a 4 terabyte hard drive in it, a 6 terabyte, 8 terabyte hard drive. That's just me. And then the thing is, the SSDs, solid states, they are expensive as hell too. A 2 terabyte SSD costs around $150 to $200. A 4 terabyte hard drive will cost you around $100. Obviously, I'll put 2 terabyte hard drive, 2 terabyte SSD. That's for just fast boot up, and then fast storage, so short term storage. And for long term, I will obviously do a 4 terabyte hard drive. There's ways that I know about the way that computer companies are doing their customers. You're basically getting screwed in the end. You don't even know it. So you think you're getting a terabyte hard drive computer that you can run games on, you're not thinking about you're not thinking about this side of the coin. What problems are gonna pop up, and then they're also only doing like 16 gigs of RAM. So that 16 gigs of RAM is not gonna run you at 60 frames per second. It's not, because your RAM, that helps your process. That helps alleviate some of that stress off of your processor. Me personally, I understand that there's a business model to go along with it, but people getting screwed and they don't even realize they're getting screwed. I'm a person that always looks at everything dealing with either electronics or computers. I'm a person that always looks at it. So, like I said, you have to understand your craft. You have to understand your product. You have to understand all of that stuff dealing with a business that you're trying to create, or a company that you work for, because provided the right amount of knowledge to your customer, that customer will trust you with every little thing. I had people coming to me about their phones because people's phones kept messing up. I had people coming to me. I was the GOAT at my store, 3733 TK Walmart. I was the GOAT at that store dealing with electronics. People would call if I was off. People would call me from my job asking me to come in to help with the phone. They would call me because I live right down the street too. Also, people would call me asking me to help them out with stuff. They would ask me to come there if they needed a TV installed. Shit, boom, I'll come install your TV. If you needed your sound system for your TV setup, boom, I'm the motherfucker to call. If you needed your TV hung up on the wall, I was the motherfucker to call. You need a computer installed, motherfucker to call. Your phone needed to be set up, motherfucker to call. Me. That was all me. So I had customers not thinking, why the fuck I don't just make a damn business off of this? I could just charge services for this. Knowledge. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this podcast episode. And guys, please, I will be posting a video of this possibly on Spotify. No promises. Then again, I think I can. I don't know. I'll see. But if not, if I can't post it, I will most likely myself do a recap on this episode, because I want you guys to listen to some of the things that I've talked about in this podcast and actually apply to some of your everyday lives. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this podcast episode. I'm gonna hop off this motherfucker and take my black ass to sleep, so I can get up tomorrow so I can do some more content for you guys. But anyways, guys, I will see you on the flip side. And guys, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, please support the channel so I can bring you more content, because I'm going to be doing some things on this channel very soon. It's going to be car related and also gun related. I keep saying that shit. I'm broke as hell. Don't judge me. I'm broke as motherfucker. So I haven't been able to do any gun reviews. I haven't been able to do any car reviews. I haven't even been able to buy a damn project car so I can. COVID fucked me up, people. Just like everybody else. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, support the podcast on Spotify. And please, subscribe to the channel, because I know there's some mystery motherfuckers out there that's listening to this podcast channel and ain't doing shit. Like, share, subscribe. And also, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. And guys, do you. Later, guys.